So raising up Indigenous leaders and empowering them to do the work is at the heart of what we do. And so Nathan and I have been working really hard the last 2 years to create a foundation from which we can use it as a springboard to equip people and teach them stewardship skills and teach them skills with which they can make themselves sustainable in ministry. All the leaders and Indigenous leaders and disciples that our sector managers and sector missionaries raise up, we want to equip them, and we want to be able to send them out back to their communities in a way where they are ready to sustain themselves in ministry and also to sustain their ministries and also be able to feed their families. So in the last 2 years, we've been working really hard to create a place from which to do that under the Sustain division of Overland Missions. And so we've been building classrooms, we've been building a house, working on dormitories and bathrooms and showers and all of the infrastructure needed to be able to do this, as well as field-scale demonstrations of Farming God's Way, which is the sustainable conservation agriculture material that we teach. Where last season we had a terrible year, we had the worst drought in 50 years, and with that most people in the community and in the whole of the southern province of Zambia got little to no harvest. And with Zambia being 90% subsistence farmers, that meant that a lot of people are actually going hungry. People are skipping meals, they're only eating maybe once every 2 or 3 days. We really felt in the midst of building a base and creating the infrastructure necessary to train people and doing a little bit of training in between, we really felt that we needed to do something for the community around us. We came up with the idea to do a Food for Work program where we actually had people come and help us with field prep for this year. So digging the planting stations, putting in fertilizer, clearing fields, and in return we would give them, for works wages, we would give them enough food to feed their family for a month. We were prepared financially actually to do 50 families. And when we announced it the Friday morning, 720 people showed up. God provided the means for us to be able to do this and to help all the people that needed help in our community from the 17 surrounding villages. And that has given us just a tremendous foothold in the community. When we first arrived in this chiefdom, we announced a training and 6 people showed up. In the following trainings after the Food for Work program, we were able to train 350 people and equip them so that this next season, whether it is a good season or a bad season, they will be able to feed their families. Because this method of farming that we teach is drought resistant and it does really well even in a bad year. And we've just also seen that God's ability to provide for people stands outside and above what the rainy season looks like. And so we've just seen God's faithfulness even with the people that have been equipped with this technology. God took care of them in this last season and they were able to feed their families. And so we're just really excited for people to see that when they put their trust and they acknowledge God and God alone, God will take care of them. He'll meet them more than halfway. And so it's just given us great momentum in the community. A lot of people got saved through this, and so we're just really excited to see what's going to happen in the next season.